Right, we're back.
Oh shit!
Episode 2. I told you, man.
I didn't know
I
you
could
started.
do it.
Welcome back to the You Know What I Mean podcast with Trevor and Kevin. Second episode, here we go. So, do you know what I mean? Craig didn't tell me he was starting. Sorry about that.
So he's panting, but not for any obvious reason, I swear.
I ran into the kitchen, but that's right.
Yeah,
I'm not a fit cunt anymore, like, you know.
But yeah, so basically, look, we're gonna do a couple of different kind of broad topics here. We're not gonna stick to one thing. We've kind of introduced ourselves already, but
We're trying to get you to get used to us in a way. That's really the way.
We're so many, like, you're gonna get lost with everything we said. Like, so yeah, you're probably gonna skip a couple of parts, but that's fine, okay? Look, you don't need all of me, you just need bits. And that's how my girlfriend feels as well.
I should put that as my Tinder thing, but you don't need all of me, you need bits. Oh, Kev!
No, but look, what we're going to talk about first of all, look, this is probably controversial in a sense, so I'm not going to go too much into my opinion, but basically
I'll go into my opinion because I'm not that
we
controversial.
do our generation there. I'll leave this fella start off because, I want him to set the ground so I'm not the bad guy.
That's fair enough, you know what I mean? I think our generation really, boys. I said it wasn't controversial. We're a generation of pussies. Simple as. And I'm going to be straight out with it. I think we're getting too soft. This is me, because like this time last year, I was a fucking little bitch. I was the most emotional fucker I ever came across in my life. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's just the worst way to be. Like I remember reading this thing. It was saying like weak men are the most dangerous men. And like if you're not like weak men who express their emotions way too much are the weakest. What do you think about that, like?
I think that, do you know, the way that they give out antidepressants to people that go to a doctor and say that their mental health isn't good, I think they should just start giving out fucking testosterone by it. Let's move on anyway, I'm sick of this generation already. Fucking, alright, self-help. Fucking...
But like, literally, like, there's so many, like, everyone's out there saying, I think depression is pushed on people.
No,
Kevin.
No, it's not that it's pushed on people.
It's pushed.
But it's that people accept it. Like
I
think that, alright, yeah, it obviously, like, there has been I think it's a 40% increase in depression there since like the 50s. But the thing is a big issue nowadays is that people are aware that the term exists. Now, I believe that there is people that basically have trauma, and if they have trauma and they basically grew up with, you know, a lot of difficulty, basically that can create what I'd consider as depression, because they're experiencing, you know, PTSD, and basically like they could have an interaction that's making them remember a bad experience they had, and that's fair enough. But where I think there's an issue is that, like, again, this goes back to the topic of existential crisis, where basically, like, if somebody doesn't have purpose, then they're of course going to feel like that they have no place in society, and that feeling can be what people describe as depression. But the issue is you can't be born with a purpose.
But like, to me, depression is not like a disease. It's literally a feeling.
No,
it's a feeling.
I think it, like, first of all, I think that number one, like going to a doctor for mental health, I understand having the concepts of mental health to be able to control how you think, but at the end of the day, I don't think that another person can figure out what's going on in your head better than you can. I think that like, look, you're with your brain 24 hours a day. Your brain is trying to push you, pull you, tell you exactly where it wants to go. But if you allow your brain to make those decisions without you consciously making sure that you choose the best decision for you, then obviously you're going to end up impulse decisioning and basically going down a road then where you made decisions that you regret, and that regret then can carry over, and it builds a set of habits that you're not going to be happy with on a daily basis.
Like, I went to as like everyone, like, as like I said, everyone fucking felt bad and they felt like they were depressed and stuff. Like, I did have it myself, and I went to see a therapist, and I got the best results from me just doing shit myself.
Yeah,
like literally, but like, you see it all the time. You see it like with people, they're always saying depressed. You see people with their depressing quotes up and thing, and you know, like, they're crying out for help, but they do what I think, and I hate saying it, but I think they'll do everything except for the right thing to do. Like, there's stuff out there: gym, eat right, sleep schedule,
Yeah, look, we need exercise, and it's just a case that you need to regulate your habits. Your habits are essentially the person that you become, and the thing is like, look,
when you say habits, you mean like our routine?
Like, no, but like your habits are your routine. Essentially, like your decisions are based on like basically how you want to change whatever you're dealing with. Like when you exercise as well, you're balancing your hormones. Look, your hormones are probably one of the most complicated things on earth, and basically the thing is there is no one answer. Like the thing is like if you go and you release you do your exercise, like you're balancing your hormones. Your hormones are linked with your stress levels. Your stress levels are linked with your happy chemicals. And if those chemicals are not being treated properly, then they're going to end up making you feel worse than they should. Because at the end of the day, look, we're just born to survive, and your brain will actually just
We're like the only fucking like species that are just born helpless. Do you ever see? I watched like a giraffe being born, and the thing literally just had to get up and walk. It's like, man, and then I watched fucking any other fucking species.
You see a baby born there, it's like fucking put into a cradle for 9 months. Like, do you know? No, again, look, you look at a kangaroo.
We're like walking mush, mate.
No, but
we've no protection at all.
But you look at a kangaroo, right? Look, he doesn't walk for months. He stays in the.
Kangaroos are fucking animals, mate.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god! Hey, mate, I seen a video today of a fella getting attacked by a kangaroo, mate.
Is that the one where he's boxing back?
No, that's when he has his dog, and he man walks up, throws up his head, hits him a fucking right hook, mate. And the kangaroo stands there like Nate Diaz looking back at him.
To be fair, they are very relatable to us. Like
kangaroos.
Like I feel like a kangaroo coming out of the gym there on chest day. Like, you know, you're fucking, you're walking with the chest.
And they have run around them photo boy. I was like, is this fucking safe?
I actually do. I think they are a great. They're creature with character. Like
creature with character. That's how you say a kangaroo. You know what I mean?
Like genuinely.
Or buddy Nick came in. Hi Nate.
Yeah, we have some.
We were just saying there that kangaroos are just Nate Diaz's in the wild. You know what I mean?
So we're a small party here now. So
this is so who came in there was Jack and Nate and Craig still there from the. I'm looking at the computer instead of there. So Jack and Nate just came in there, our other two buddies. Craig is here from last week as well. When they get a bit more confidence, they're going to come in. So, I mean, I will show you Jack though.
What's happening?
I have to, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck it. It's cold, by net. In the freezing, here. Speaking of cold, the other day, I get up for work at 8, you know, whatever, like, give me money so I can fucking not work. You know what I mean? I got up, it was fucking about -1. Went down to the bus stop. Bus was 15 minutes late as it was. Got on the bus, pissed off. Went up the stairs. First thing I hear is a fucking one at the back of the bus with her friend on loudspeaker. There is nothing more infuriating.
What's a one?
Oh, hi God! What's happening?
No, I just thought the audience.
I remember, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh, proper, Stella Wella. You know what I mean? I remember like putting in my headphones. I went to sit down and all I heard was like, Anne Marie! I'm gonna have one more thing. If your name is Anne Marie, I automatically think that you're one, like. But I heard Anne Marie, I'm gonna fucking letter him. Headphones went in, no music went on. I was listening to him and I heard that, like, you know what I mean? Oh, boys. I think when I hear the word lettering, I think it's the funniest thing ever, right? You know, letter. I'm gonna letter him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna letter him. Then can you make any more noise there, pro? Please, you wanna bang the door off it, you know what I mean? Speaking of noise, you turn off that fucking the second switch. I'll get back to the story in a second now. Oh. But yeah, the thing about they think that everyone needs to know their business. Like her friend, she had her friend on loudspeaker. Every personal information that you could hear from someone, the whole bus knew at 8:30 in the morning. I don't know how someone could be that fucking angry, happy, loud at that time in the morning. I don't get it. Like, it makes no sense.
You know, I actually, that is probably one of the things I missed about the bus, but you hear some funny.
How could you miss the bus?
No, but you know, like obviously there's a lot more cons, but there is a pro.
Kevin drives now, like, do you know what I mean?
I passed my test actually, we're fucking loud on the road.
Thank fuck you're not a fucking. No offense, now I'm gonna fucking trigger a few fucking drums out there, but fucking boy racers. Do you know
I go getting a new exhaust.
tell you now, right? Alright, can I just say something, right? Can you remember when we were younger and we were told, be careful with white vans and someone offering you sweets? I think they evolved into Mitsubishis done up, right?
Yeah.
And instead of sweets, they have elf bars for little young ones to get into the car. Simple fucking as, right? That's what they're doing. They're fucking... And what is the story with McDonald's car park? Why do they fucking sitting there by wrecks my head? Fucking by racers. It makes no sense sitting there by... Grand. It just makes, like, do you know what I mean?
They just can't get out of their car by some attachment issue.
That's what it fucking is, like, you know, I'm wrestling there, but no, but like, I understand that people are interested in stuff, and I don't mean to rant, and I'm sorry if I offended all you boys out there who fucking aren't the car scenes, but like, I just suck a dick, like, but you know what I mean? I just don't get it.
I get people driving around like they do, but like, in the sense that, look, I fucking get the adrenaline rush and shit, but like, just go to a fucking track or something, like, you know, like, fucking rent out a fucking track there for an hour, like get that release there, like
travel. Well, you take with us, but he missed travel, but I went to fucking Spain. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't go to Hawaii. That was
terrible. Fucking Hawaii.
I jumped out of a plane. That was the most terrifying experience of my life. I'll be honest. It felt like, so while you're free falling, it's like you're in a washing machine. So you
what?
Yeah, genuinely.
A washing machine.
So, like, first of all, I can't swim. So I went. Now keep in mind, Hawaii and the island and the ocean. It's a big ocean, like, you know. There's more ocean than land.
It's a Pacific Ocean, like, right? It's big enough, like.
No, but there's more water than there is land, like. And we take off in the plane. Now I'm like a meter from the door. I'm the first person. So, like, first of all, the idea of taking off in a plane where a door is only a meter away from you open is terrifying. Especially when he was taking off, you immediately...
They're closed?
No, what?
Was the door open?
Yeah, the door was wide open. Like,
I thought you were going over to Hawaii.
No.
Oh, fair enough.
No,
fair enough. I was looking at it, like, wait now. I was like, we were Ryanair or something, man.
No, but, so you're taking off, and as well, like, the way that they tilt the plane when they just took off to turn and get into position, like, you're literally, like, leaning towards the door with the actual way that they take off. And then on top of that, I can't swim, so basically I said that to the guy that I was strapped to, and he was like yeah, no, I kept saying to him as well, because everybody else on the plane had their goggles on, and he had his goggles on. No, I didn't.
Kevin Thompson,
I was there. I was like, here, I still don't have my goggles on there, but I'm wearing contacts. He's like, yeah, I'll put them on. I was like, can I do them? No, I'll do them there in a minute. Like now we're up now. We're up to 20,000 feet is where we were.
20,000 feet is how high you go.
Yeah.
I thought you were only about 1,000 feet up.
No.
I didn't know that.
That's not fucking the height of a building.
20,000 feet up. That's like 1,000 feet by 20. You know what I mean? I don't like that.
No, so basically, I kept saying to him,
20,000 feet.
Can I put on my goggles? No. And I said it to him, here, see that ocean there? I can't swim, so stay away from that ocean. I don't care if we're going straight down with no parachute, I want the land. So then
jumping out, heading straight for the towers, you know what I mean?
No, but then he just whispered in my ear, I can't swim either.
Oh,
so
Jesus Christ.
I did build a bit of confidence.
How? If he goes in with you, you're both
because I still didn't have my goggles on as well, so I kept getting distracted by the fact that I didn't have my goggles on. And just before we jumped out anyway, he puts on my goggles, delighted. So he doesn't even ask me if I still want to jump or anything. He just starts pushing me.
You have to take a shit now before you go up.
I don't think I did.
Oh, surely.
He just started pushing me towards the door. I was like, oh shit.
Kevin just in that.
So what I started doing, I just started meditating. I just breathing exercises, everything I could do. But
1 sec there, bro.
No, he actually even said it to me afterwards that he realised I was. But what I was trying to do was focus on not telling him that I didn't want to jump out. So basically, now keep in mind.
I'm sure you're probably used to hearing that.
No, but keep in mind, my girlfriend's behind me as well. So like all the pressure is on me. Like, you know, like I'm the one that's going
big balls in the front. Like I'm not scared.
So anyway, the thing is that what they tell you is when you jump out, you have to kick your legs back up behind you, and then you have to hold on to your straps. And then once you level out, then you release your arms out like this. And basically, we didn't level out for like a minute, so like, spinning around and just upside down and backwards. I had no idea what was going on. Now,
oh, come on, like he's a fucking blade.
Now, my girlfriend was strapped to somebody that looked like Alan from The Hangover, so she was like
Christ.
the baby on the front, and then I was.
What's his name?
Alan.
No. Alex, I said the baby.
Oh,
They give him a name. Oh.
But anyway,
I remember that.
I was with the fella then that was like a young adrenaline junkie, like loved his life. He was born to jump out.
The adrenaline junkies don't love their life. They don't.
Well,
I think they're suicidal, but they don't mind if they live. Like, I think they are. I am simple as.
But anyway,
I don't mind if I die, but listen.
So the thing is when you're going down, alright, so the thing is I'm aware that they basically only get paid obviously if you land. Now the thing is
I should hope so.
Imagine
them bringing Kevin's
happened
family.
to me and he landed, then he wouldn't get paid. But
He
anyway,
was scraping Kevin up like fucking hell.
but
How
anyway,
this happened?
we eventually leveled
like
out.
70
But the thing is I actually landed about 4 minutes before Clodagh because basically my fella was doing this thing in the air that makes you go down faster. Where he was actually doing flips in the air. So there was, I think it was 4
Not
times.
just getting sick in his face.
No, but there was actually 4 times. So this once the parachute is pulled. There was 4 times where I was looking down at the ground and my parachute was below me. And so I was looking down at my parachute because he kept doing these flips and I was screaming at him, stop fucking flipping. No, he went for another one and then another one and then he fucking, just as we get close to the ground then
I need your name, I need everything.
no, there's a big grass pitch right in front of him. No, what does he do? He turns around and then goes towards the other pitch, so he had to walk less to get back. And this other pitch, in order for us to get there, there's a building that we were literally about 4 meters above when we were scraped past it and then into the pitch. And we landed anyway, but to prove how much faster you go down with those flips
How long
he
did
was
it take you
doing.
to get down?
It was a minute of free fall and 5 minutes of the parachute.
Well, how much did you pay for it?
It was, I think it's like 350, 400 per person.
400?
No, 300 per person.
300 for
And then
5 minutes. That's some very low, man. Isn't it?
But the fella that I made friends with over there, he ended up being like a bit of a person to kind of drive us around and stuff. We made friends with him on a hike. He brought us up there the second time because the first time we went up there the weather changed when we got there, so they actually closed. So we went up there the second time anyway. We were driving out of there after landing and he just pointed at a rosary that was on the ground. He said, "Oh, do you know what that's for?" I was like, "No, well, last year a plane took off and it just exploded and all 14 people died."
Oh shit.
So basically because he obviously seen it driving in there, but he didn't tell us until we were done doing the jump. But yeah,
Well, one of the planes you went up with?
it was the same type of plane as well, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I was terrified. But yeah, look, I'd say it was a good experience. I wouldn't pay for it again. I'd probably do it for free if I was like forced into
I
it
don't know, but
somehow.
jumping out of a plane, it just seems like like you're like
Yeah, I think everybody should probably
weird, man, isn't it? Like,
Well, I'd only recommend somebody does it when they're young, because first of all, you don't want to be doing that with fucking responsibilities.
oh, I'm out, so I have a son. I'm out.
Well, like,
Don't
there
have
is
to,
the other fella, remember, I
Oh.
think I told you, so the first time we went up there was no, we had to get a 3-hour bus, and then we had to walk 3 hours, and we got there, and that was when the weather changed, and we didn't get to do it. And what happened was we were walking out of the airstrip, and we were trying to get an Uber, or trying to get a lift, and like, we couldn't even get signal where we were. We eventually got signal, and literally there was nothing responding. So we were walking out with like 2 lost dogs now, and one of the instructors was driving out of there, and he actually stopped, and he asked us if we wanted a lift, so he gave us a lift back to the bus stop. But he actually came back from Sweden, and he was actually one of the Red Bull wingsuit fellas.
Oh, one of those fuckers.
Yeah, so
No, wait, do
basically-
you ever see them? They're fucking like, oh,
like Tour de France going through like cliffs,
like,
junkies.
with those
Like, with
fucking
the wing-
with the
yeah.
wingsuit, boy.
I know the one.
I watched the video before, right, of those fellas who do those wingsuit things, but him and his buddy do it. They jump off and everything's going grand, but his buddy like hits something when he's looking over his buddy, watching his buddy fall to his death, and all he can do is scream. Like there's an but imagine that, like, it's literally, like in the video, like he's doing it and his buddy's in front of him, but his buddy does like, you know, 1,000 feet up, whatever, and it hits something. Like he hits something, and so he's watching. Well, he has to keep concentrated, looking over his buddy plummet to his death. Like it's the weirdest fucking like.
Anyway, with this fella, anyway,
Kev's like, anyway.
he did give me a bit of confidence because I was just trying to make sure I stay on top of it. But he did give me confidence because he said that he jumped over 7,000 times.
He done what?
He jumped out of a plane 7,000 times.
He wanna relax, man. You know what I mean?
No, but the other thing, alright, so first of all, yeah, he was in Sweden doing the wingsuit, and then he had kids, so he ended up coming back to Hawaii to be a instructor. No, he's still jumping out of the planes, but that was safer option for him in his head. But
What
anyway,
are the like? I don't know if you know, like, what are the statistics of deaths from people? Like,
I don't know. Man.
would it be low? They have those backup matches.
No, the only thing though, I remember, like, they make you watch a video before you do
someone
it.
plumbed into that.
No, they make
Oh
you.
man.
They make it, yeah, I know. No, but they make you watch a video in, like, it's like a waiver video, and then you have to agree that you watched it before you jump. And it's like every sentence the person says, death, you will die, you can die, someone has died, this has died. But the issue is they show you this video after you pay, so basically.
Oh Jesus,
if
because you're in and out,
yeah,
bro.
it's a bit of a technique. I
Sucks to be you.
It's a shock, like, you know if it fucks up you're gonna die.
But it's just like you can imagine somebody that's terrified already having to watch that video after paying. So.
Oh shit, can imagine, boy.
But anyway, the
It's like going into an escort fight.
But
And
he always-
then her paying and then her telling you an STI or she's an STI or something.
What the fuck are reference, man?
But at the same time, he also said that there was another instructor there that was there 22 years and he did over 22,000 jumps. So that was also another kind of thing that allowed me to kind of be a bit more confident, because at the same time, like, statistically, if the two of them can jump 29,000 times between them and they're both still alive, surely I can jump once.
I'd still be fucking. I know I wouldn't jump over a plane anyway.
No, it's great though.
What's the way you love it though? Oh, it's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's not as nice as Cork.
I
like.
don't like European holidays now, or the idea of them ever since Hawaii. It's just going to a country where there's no
You think we
language
fucking
barrier.
pitbull, boy? Mr. What? What?
No, but like
Right.
just the fact of like going to a country where there's no language barrier is just amazing. Like, I fucking hate going to Spain or
Go
like,
to England.
or France. For a while, the song it is a once in a, especially if you're from Europe, it is a once in a lifetime.
I would love to go away, but
And
it's just so far, man. It's on the other side of the world.
Yeah, look, the thing is, how I see
I wouldn't
it,
jump over
like,
the plane, though.
Like, I've done that
Nah,
holiday. and
I
kinda-
stay on the floor.
Like, as
If
much
I jump
as-
too high, I get nervous.
As
You know
much
what
as
I
I
mean?
enjoyed that holiday, like, the thing is like, I'm young, so basically while I'm young, I basically have obviously a finite amount of resources, and the thing is I believe, as much as I don't regret going there, if I was better equipped with using the money that I used to go to Hawaii, and I used that money to go to somewhere like Thailand or something where I could have literally went traveling for 6 months, I think that would be a better experience.
Oh, with all the ladybug, man.
Because
Man.
no, but in the sense that if you think
Chicks
about
with dicks.
it, like I'm gonna enjoy 6 months of traveling
So boys, tits.
in another country instead of just 2 weeks.
Would you do Thailand, or would you do Thailand, Cambodia, and
No, my goal for the future is that we're gonna fly. So obviously I was meant to emigrate last year, but because of the mother's health, I fucking stayed here. But basically, I want to go, and I've already spoke to a couple of people that have done it. But basically, fly to Bangkok, fly from Bangkok to Vietnam, go down the coast of Vietnam, go to Cambodia, go down the coast of Cambodia, go back to Thailand, go from north to south Thailand, and then go to, instead of Australia now, it's New Zealand. If I was to go somewhere and like get kicked out of there. Like it's just it would be a bit disappointing. It's like kind of like I'm setting myself up for failure, and then as well, like if I did stay there the year and I got the visa, then I'd have to go do the farm work, and that could disrupt whatever I did set up. So
You have to do the farm work as well, don't you, over there?
only if you're there longer than a year.
Yeah, but my sister was doing that.
Paid 10 grand. That's my cousin did.
What?
He's gonna have 10 grand.
My sister did that fucking
Like,
farm
if
work.
I
She got
was
chased
young-
by a swarm of bees.
If I was young and
swarm of
single,
bees.
if I was young and single, I've been told that it's meant to be a bit of a party. Like I know somebody that did it, and there was about 40 of them, and he said it was like living in a college dorm. Like there was just parties
Fuck
every
that,
night.
I go to College Road.
No,
You know what I
but
mean?
like in the sense, if I was young and single and like living
Wild.
that life,
You know what I mean?
then I would like. But at the same time, I don't think that's a good formula for a relationship either. Like if we were like fucking, isolated from each other, or whatever the scenario is. But yeah,
Far distance? Or long
no, but
distance,
like
you know?
imagine like she got given an opportunity, or I got given an opportunity, and then like there was a space there, so then they had to go over to the other one. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's like a good formula to have that distance. And you're out in the outback as well. I've been told that basically, number one, the internet, like it's kind of like you're only getting on a computer that is like a stationary computer, and it's like expensive and stuff. And it's like they don't make it very easy for you to be able to communicate with the outside world. You're out in the middle of nowhere, and like you're not gonna have phone reception and stuff. Now obviously things are easier with technology, but at the same time, again, I just don't think it would be a good thing, a good kind of thing to overcome as a couple. Like it's just like it's not a good foundation. So basically, yeah, I think that New Zealand is like the place that we're gonna try anyway. But
Fucking avoid the snakes and fucking crocodiles or
they're
fucking
still
alligators.
gonna
And...
be there.
You're not in New Zealand, are you
They're
sure?
only across the pond. Like.
Does across the pond?
Yeah, like,
What do you mean?
like in the sense that like
It's about here to about
from
fucking
France. Like.
No, baby, it's about here.
But like it's not the actual the fact that like Australia has all these things. It's
Oh.
the climate.
When are we ready to go to New Zealand?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's weird. That's Kevin. He's gonna fit right in.
Alright, so
The Lord of
we're
Hackers,
going to
right?
talk about the afterlife. What's your opinion there?
Since you did jump out of a plane, do you know what I mean? Do you believe in afterlife?
I believe that I should be. I don't know whether it's just.
I should be getting afterlife. I should, not the rest of you. Like, but I deserve it.
No, but it's just more so that, like, I think that, like, first of all, alright, like, we are humans and we don't want to die. Like, that's just a part of being alive. But basically, I think that, number one, I do think that there probably is a higher power. If we are the only.
I did not in a million years thought I would hear that.
No, but listen.
Honest God.
If we are the only planet with this like higher
Bullshit.
No, I get that.
Watch Unacknowledged.
I know it's statistics.
Unacknowledged. What a fucking show. What's that?
Fair enough with all that argument, but at the same time, there is no evidence. There is nothing that has been. No, I get
Watch
it.
Unacknowledged.
I've watched so many of those.
You
things
obviously didn't watch
before.
Unacknowledged. There's
But
literally
I've watched so many of them before.
Fraggle, boy.
No, but the thing is at the end of the day, I do video editing, I do production, and I watch how people create content.
These are files. These are classified.
I know they're files, but at the same time, who's to say that they're files?
No. Can't argue with that. You know what I mean?
Who is telling me? Another human. I don't believe other humans. Unless I see something with my own eyes.
Bullshit, boy. I don't
All
wanna,
I'm saying-
I'm not trying to sound like a fucking off my game, boy, but me and my man Greg over there, man, we fucking see. Oh man.
I completely get it. I get it. There is things that are unexplained, but I do not see a fucking intelligent life form walk in here and talk to me.
Well-
So the thing is I'm the type of person.
What?
I'm the type of person.
Am I not intelligent?
No, but what I'm trying to say
Know what I
is
mean?
a different species. But like basically,
I'm just a walking fucking.
I'm the type of person. I will only believe something that I see with my own eyes. So the thing is
Then how can you believe there's a higher power?
no, but where there's a clash of that is basically because I don't see something with my own eyes. In my head, like I do think that we are somewhat of like like us existing is like crazy. Now I think one country though that actually impresses me with how much they've changed or like fixed their society is what's it called? Fucking France. Like I think I just think that like they're a culture that like influences each other. So like I think it's very difficult for French people to kind of to link with people outside their country because like
You're ignorant bastards.
no,
offense.
don't say that on
I'm only, you just said did you not say something bad?
no,
2
but
seconds
I
ago?
said it in the sense that it was a compassion.
Sorry, France.
It was
I
compassionate.
surrender. You know what that means, good dude. we're kind of the same, if you get me, like, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake, Germany had control of their country in 2 weeks, kid.
But anyway, basically, I think that like, I think when you look at like the better developed European countries, I think that it is something that would be better. Cause like you look at something like Amsterdam, right? And like we're all like I'm driving around there and I'm in traffic there, fucking all day long, like fucking just like no, but in the sense that when you think of like somewhere like Amsterdam, alright, I think that's a better
Bikes,
example.
well, fair enough.
No, but like you think of the way everything's laid out, the public transport, I think that's where the world should be pushing towards. Because it's just, first of all, it's more efficient. I'm not waiting in traffic. Secondly, all their public transport is like on time and it's accurate. And then with that, the thing is like I think that you're like a part of society there when you are kind of like commuting with, you know, the other people in your economy. You can have a conversation with whatever, but it's just more so that like versus like having us all being in our own metal boxes just not talking to each other. I think that's a bit like shit. And then if it is doing all this shit to the earth, then like logically it would make more sense for us to
I think no matter what, like,
now the other thing is they don't have as bad as weather as us. Now they do get snow more than us, but at the same time over in like Amsterdam. But like the thing is look, I'll be honest, I can't wait for these buses for 2 hours in the rain. I just can't. I can't. Like, look, there is no way that like I'm having a happy experience there. Like, because
I said I'm gonna be a bus wanker for the rest of my life, but I can't see myself driving, man.
I don't know. I like again. Look, I don't really have like too much of an opinion, but I do think that like first of all, Ireland, like just in case anyone doesn't know, the reason that we have such a fucked up public transport is because
fucked up government.
No, because they didn't introduce planning permission since until like the 80s in Ireland. So basically, anybody with a plot of land just built a house and just make a new road. So versus you look at somewhere that developed property like Poland. They were forced from the beginning of the like early 19th century to have planning permission to make sure that they could provide proper public transport, so they could have everybody in clusters rather than having John and Mary living out in the middle of the fucking Mayo and you know like.
John and Mary did.
No, but like it's just like don't get me wrong, like
they're from Mayo. They're like that's us, that's us, Kevin. John, come in quick! They're talking about us. Come in quick.
But yeah, like it's just like basically they can't provide or facilitate a good public transport system because they need to have a bus to go down and collect John and Mary, like you know.
Fucking,
like
there they go. I'm gonna say, Kevin is fucking sticking up for you, like.
No, but like at the same time, it's just a case that like
Mayo for some
I have never enjoyed using public transport in Ireland. But I actually am fascinated by public transport in other countries.
Yeah, but like, you see, like, if like in America, they have no like fucking like.
Look at Japan.
Huh?
If it fucking
Japan is the future.
No, yeah, like
and Dubai.
No, but I don't know though. But I feel like every culture.
But Japan is a society that they kind of like.
But they're a bit obsessed with work then as
and
well.
Fucking they're a bit. You ever see their culture? They're a bit pedophilic. You know what I mean?
No, well, I wouldn't.
They
say
are, man.
No, what
all they like is like they like seeing octopuses fuck little fucking schoolgirls and they're like, and it's like you see this an octopus chase after. You see those shows, man.
The legal age of consent in Japan is 13.
What?
Yeah, and that's actually that goes back to the early 1900s, where basically what happened was there was people of power that wanted the power they wanted to keep the power in the families. So basically, they
gonna
legalized
rise.
it. So they all kind of just like mixed within each other. And the other thing is
Do we know, is it like,
they do
is it
have
like they
vending
have
machines.
to be the same age? Or?
No, like literally, like when you are 13, you are legally allowed to give consent over there.
What?
Now the other thing is that
Is
they
that
do,
like-
they do have like
Looking
vending
for it.
machines for fucking like
Pocket pussies.
no for actual properly, but they do have vending machines with like schoolgirl panties. Now whether they're real or not, I don't know. But they do have like weird things like that. But at the same time, look, Japan are ahead of every other country with their economy because they have.
That's how you get ahead, become pedophiles. I mean,
No, but they have like an
you want a good economy? Start fucking young girls. That's just weird, man.
Their
Cancelled so fast.
Their,
Fuck you,
their
fuck.
demographic of population is top heavy, so imagine a pyramid upside down where they have like a lot of old people, not many young people anymore because they're basically not having sex. Well, they're not fucking.
No
having
wonder those
kids.
tsunami hit them so bad. That's fucking God going, listen, you're riding young ones.
I'm
Take
not
this.
talking about this entirely.
Fuck that, but just leave this in. I mean, fuck that. That's what that is. No, fuck it. I mean, fuck that. You're riding young ones. Watch this
I
way.
wouldn't be able to put this up in the dark web, but I love it
Ah.
with you.
What do you mean? But what have I said is bad?
What?
Good.
You just have a passion on every country.
No, man. I like that.
Every country I've brought up.
Do you think I'm going to be fucking in? Do you think they're going to be watching in Japan going that fucking fella? I don't know about him.
Like viral just to fucking bring in an audience quickly, just to
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be like the good
You
cop.
relax. You'll be the good cop and the bad
I
cop,
wouldn't
right?
be cutting too much.
No, I won't. But at the same time, I do. There will be a couple of bleeps.
Well, I'm sorry, like,
Kill 'em all.
The
You might-
sun's island, the sun's
You might have a
island.
mustache on your mouth. Like, alright.
If we get to a stage, then you could have fucking a Patreon where it's fully uncut. That's what people do.
Yeah.
You're paying fucking €6 a month or something like that.
You can call it the racist cut.
Do you know what I mean? That's what literally really fucking. You might
But
get
anyway, look, let's fucking move on from this.
I know that. If anyone thinks I'm racist, will you email me at white is the best race at hotmail.com. I'm not, like, do you know what I mean? Fuck that. All I said is that they're leaving men right 13-year-old girls. That's God saying, take this, like.
It's actually a joke, obviously.
Oh, obviously. Just don't get offended, please.
Unless there's race out there who like it, then it's not a joke.
Just like, why aren't I in the first episode?
It's just me that you're blurred up with like a deep voice. I like, man. Keep everything in, man. Fuck it.
No, we'll work. Alright.
You work on this. Kevin can change me.
Just voice over different. I like, you know, like when you like record over somebody.
Oh, fucking thing.
I was thinking
They did that with Jerry Adams in the fucking, do you know, in the 80s or in trouble. So Jerry Adams, when he was being shown on English television, do you know, instead of his, right, they just put a fucking clearer accent, like a different accent over his normal
Oh,
voice,
really?
so people would understand him, like, do you know what I mean? It's fucking Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? I fucking, I
Alright,
just,
here talk with the row or something there. Give
With
us
the
some
row?
education.
I have never been affiliated with the For fuck's sake, man, you know what I mean? For fuck's sake, I know, let's talk about fucking something else, talk about Sky looks lovely.
You're getting a bit suspicious there.
I know, but I know nothing about it, like.
I don't think
Listen,
You're sweating, man.
let's look at the stars, man, instead. Let's talk about fucking star signs. If you believe in them, how hard do you think you are? Right. You're basing your personality.
That's a little clip just beforehand, Joe. Just before it's
No, literally, like, how many times have you been hit? Like, I'm like, no, fair enough. Like, if believe I want, but like, I just think it's fucking the most ridiculous thing ever.
I just.
It does, boy.
If it is
You're
true.
putting you're like saying I'm so individual because my star sign. That means millions or billions of people have the same star sign. They're putting the same. That means you're the same fucker walking around, and like you're judging your behaviour on your star. Like, oh sorry, I'm such a Capricorn. You know what I mean? Fuck you, man.
I think
I can't stand it, man. I can't, like, oh my god, you're such a fucking, what is it, apricot. You know what I mean? Oh my god, you're an Aries, you, like, she's something, fuck you, it's giving me thing energy, fuck off. I'm sorry, no offense, and I'm sorry, mostly with girls, because it's mostly girls who like it, but like, get a different hobby. Like, I'm sorry. It's such I hate hearing that.
You're actually going to have to like wear a mask going around the place.
I don't give a shit.
You know, if you watch your boundary, you're getting knives straight out.
Never mind those raw XDs inside there, right? I tell you no, I don't mind. Live your life, like, but like, I mean, look, you have the right to be offended by what I'm saying, but I have the right to not give a shit. Right? Simple as, like, I mean, you're allowed to believe what you want. You probably think half things I believe is bullshit, and you've every right to believe that. But I'm gonna say it just straight up, star signs are fucking
I think if anybody believes in star signs, then they believe in stars existing, and if you believe in stars and planets existing, then
no.
does that mean that you change who you are when you go to a different planet? Like, are you now different? Now I know it's based on when you're born, but I mean like the fact that like the whole thing about like what if somebody was born in space? Like, you know, like what's like are they just not affected?
I think it's about
by this? Are they out of the radar there?
Isn't that like when you were?
So like, yeah, but
it's when you were born, yeah.
But
the dates.
that's just based on a calendar, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Our seasons aren't even right anymore, like. So like.
That's what I'm saying. They're based on like, do you know what I mean, like a fucking.
Calendar again was made by humans, so they could keep track of time.
Did you see that video, that comic over in America? And he goes, I'm in here into star signs and astrology, and everyone's like, oh, there's a few go, yeah, and he goes, can you guess by my personality what star sign I am? And one goes, give me one. Aries, and he goes, and he goes, no. Oh no, he said like, she went like, she went, Aries went, no, and he went, I'm a Scorpio, and two girls goes, I knew it! And he goes, oh, did you know, you guessed that from thing? And he goes, do you want to hear a funny thing? I'm not a Scorpion. Or was it Scorpio or Scorpion? I'm not a Scorpio. I lied to you like a Scorpio would. I'm really a Gemini or something like that. And then someone over goes, I knew it! And he goes, oh, there we go again. And he goes, I'm not a Gemini, but you have 10 more guesses. Go on, choose. You know what I mean? It baffles me how people believe it.
I lost my liquid.
Huh? Well, I didn't take it anyway. I work in a vape shop. My vapes are on Marble Street. Oh shit, I'm gonna get assassinated by all the shit I said over there. Never mind, don't work there. Right, so like last week's episode, I think we're just gonna do it every episode until we get bored of it. Is we're gonna finish with would you rather questions. Kevin's gonna ask me, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna ask Kevin as well because last week it was mostly just me saying.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, you were loving the questions.
I was loving the questions. Alright, to be fair, I was. Alright, so go.
Alright. What was the one there that? Oh yeah. Would you rather let your boss or your parents see your full internet history?
Well, my boss is my uncle Mick. I 100% love. I'd rather Mick 100%.
You love me?
Oh yeah, but imagine he was going through. Imagine, no, what I'm saying. Because Mick would be more cool with it. Because imagine he's going, Jesus Christ, Trevor, what the fuck are you watching, man? Just like, I'm lonely, man. Man. Oh, fucking hell, like. I'm lonely, man. I get adventurous, like. You know what I mean?
I like page 4, you're 57, alright?
Midget tossing, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah!
I know, I see technically, probably my only boss right now is my uncle, and then obviously my parent
We're in the same boat, man.
is my mom, so like, I don't know, like...
Mick probably watches worse than I watch.
I feel like my mom wouldn't even understand what she's reading, versus... Like, I don't want my uncle looking at me like with those opinions, so I'd rather probably my mom. She probably would forget anyway, so I'd be going that way.
Fair enough.
Would you
Can I ask you one?
rather speak only in a baby voice for a day, or only be spoken to in a baby voice for a day?
Only spoke to you, I sound like a spastic. Where I think I'd rather everyone else sound like a spastic than me sound like a spastic. Like, imagine, like, to me, if everyone else sound the same, well,
I feel disabled or something.
Huh?
Like, I feel like is there something wrong with me?
Like, when you say baby voice, you mean like talking like a child, or someone like when I talk
to a baby?
When you talk to a baby and you're,
I think that's right.
I mean, imagine like, that's someone coming into the bass door. Imagine someone coming into the bass door. Can I get a ball of fruit? I was like, okay. No matter.
I know, right? I suppose it's a weird one.
One second, give me another one.
Right.
Lay it on me, Catman.
The power of invisibility or the power to fly?
I'd be such a pervert, man. I would be such a I don't know. I say it would have to be. Can I just say
I didn't even have a question, man.
so say it again. Say it so correct.
Would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible?
I said I'd be such a pervert. Yeah, cause you'd be a pervert as well. Right.
So much better than this.
Craig just standing out in Leisure World, inside the women's fucking pulling himself asunder, man.
You just fly anywhere, you really want to play.
I don't like heights, man.
No, you don't have to fly, just above
Do I have wings?
Well, if it's like Superman fly, yeah, I'd choose fly.
Fly with
Oh yeah, 100% by it.
But if it was like,
Like,
you know, I can just like go up there, but I can't go that high. It's a bit dodgy. Like, if
no,
fucking-
you could fly anywhere.
now imagine how cold you'd be, man.
Would you rather?
Imagine like, imagine being visible, right? I'd wreck your head, man. I'd just like, anywhere you went, they'd tap you in the back. Oh, I'd have your head wrecking it. Oh. Do you think Harry Potter, when he got that invisibility cloak, was going into the fucking girl's fucking thing? You know what I mean?
Would you rather have all of your Google searches? Would you rather that you're extremely wealthy but can only walk everywhere, or broke but able to travel?
Yeah, I'd walk everywhere anyway, so I'd rather be extremely wealthy.
Does that mean you can't
No,
go
no,
plane?
no transport at all.
Stay in Ireland.
No transport at all, unless you want to swim.
Well, I could take, cause I have a load of money, I could do load of swimming lessons, right? Right? Become such a strong swimmer that I could swim places. You know what I mean? I'd be like, fucking Michael Phelps across the fucking England. Where are you off, Trev? 10 or like.
I know, you just get a life jacket, right?
4 hours on the plane. Take you like 6.
Right.
You
Half
could
of it,
get a
right?
life jacket.
So I can swim, man.
Huh?
I do swimming lessons, man. No, I think that's good for fucking tonight, I think.
Yeah,
tonight.
I think that. Look, the thing is
You got your
we-
outro about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we've gotten through a lot. We've explained a lot of our opinions, and we have truly shown Trevor's side. So basically,
This is me.
hopefully we haven't scared away too many people. But look, the people that did
Fuck
scare
up.
the
Fuck
warriors. They're the
Yeah,
people
we-
that
the
want
good ones
real
stayed.
entertainment.
The good one stays.
Exactly.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
hopefully you did.
Get on to me.
If you did leave a comment below, then I'm probably afraid to read.
If you're the type of person who comments like of that you're giving out on a comment, literally like get a life, like you mean. Sorry, no, but if you're giving out
No,
on the
people are
internet,
now going to comment.
but if
now.
you're giving out on the internet, like do you mean go fucking suck
No,
it.
no, I'm joking. But yeah, look, thanks for watching. and-
Thank you so much.
Look, until next time, you know.
Trev and Kev and Kev and Trev.
Alright,
We
go away. Leave me
have
alone.
a podcast.